right. Well, we're excited to sit down with yet another one of our members who's been with us since November of 2012 to get his experience. Ivan Vandev, we're thankful for your time that you're willing to spend with us, Ivan. Thanks.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yeah,
I
thank you.
really appreciate that opportunity.
We love to get different people's stories and backgrounds and understanding. So we're excited for this opportunity. So really quickly to kick it off, everybody has a different story. Everybody comes from a different background. What do
Yeah.
you do professionally now, in addition to the forex trading that you're doing?
Well, I'm a student right now. I've been studying dental medicine since 2007, and that is my last year at the university. And I'm I'm working in my parents' clinic a part time, and the other time of the day I'm trading with I trade with you guys. And I was introduced to trading almost 3 years ago, and I've been trading live for 2 years now. And my my actually my previous experience with trading was pretty devastating at the beginning. I lost something like $9,000 in my first account, and that was for 3 days. That was the biggest loss I've ever had. And by the way, that was because I just didn't have the right preparation.
Sure.
And at that point, I decided that something needed to change. And I started exploring the market, exploring um, new tools, new methodologies, and I brought some structure to my uh, to my to my methodology, and that was the point where I started making some money. But the problem was that uh, I didn't make as much as I would like to, and also I was not so active because I was more of a swing trader. And
Right.
6 to 10 trades a day for me was not pretty actionable. Sorry about that. It was not pretty actionable, and I just wanted some day trading methodology, and more importantly, I wanted somebody to teach me that methodology. And I didn't want just to buy some system and to trade it on my own, because this is very very hard to master. But what I wanted was some coach or mentor who will who will be next to me and will show me what he thinks about the market, how he trades the market, and something like that, you know.
Sure.
Right.
And yes, and that's how I found you guys.
Well,
Awesome.
Yes.
um, thank you for telling us that story. This is Wade. Well,
Yes.
so that brings me to another question. Then, you were sounds like to me you were trying a few different things, and you weren't getting exactly the results that you were looking for. So, how did you end up? How did you end up hearing about us again?
Um, well, I think it was from a guy called Mark Walton. I think
Oh,
his
okay.
name was
Right,
Mark
right,
Walton.
right.
Yes.
Right. It's one of our
And
partners. Okay.
yes, and I watched your webinar in YouTube, and I um, I read all all the testimonials at Forex Peace Army, and by the way, uh, there were almost nothing bad uh, to said about you, and the rating was amazing, and the common thing about all the interviews was that can 80% can be achieved with your system and consistently. Not only achieved, but consistently, which is more important.
Sure.
Yeah.
That kind of segues us into, what I was really curious about, and I think I know the answer to this, but I'm not 100% sure, and I'd like to hear it from you. And that would be, from what you reported to us, things have been kicking off for you pretty good since you got involved with the system and our coaching program, the MACD3 system, of course. And so, how were you able to start making pips right away with the MACD3 system?
Well, what I did at the beginning was there is a plan in your website, and it says exactly what to do point by point. First you do that, then you do this, and after that this, and And I printed that plan and started making all the things you suggested there. And first I went through the course one time without taking notes. After that, I did that the second time with a lot of notes, really a lot of notes. And third time and fourth time, and now when I want to learn something new or something that is not so clear to me, I go back to the course and I do some watching, some part watching, some of the different parts of the course in order to everything to become clear to me. And after that, I started joining any of your webinars, live trading webinars, because that gave me the chance to earn money while I was learning, and that's incredible, I think. And it was what I was really searching all that time. And by just following your advice, because you tell in the live webinar what you're looking for day in and day out, and that's very helpful. And it's very easy to spot trades even if you're a newbie. And I started making some pips. Yep.
Okay, so you were trading through doing the email trading plan? Were you trading during the live trading webinar? What was your path?
Well, mostly I was trading during the live trading webinar, although I had some one-on-one sessions, but mostly the live trading webinar.
Awesome. So you're able to plug in,
yep.
Yeah, plug in then to the webinar and grab the pips that are in there. One thing I did forget to mention at the beginning that I think would be helpful because our community is so international. Remind us again where you're from.
Well, I'm from Bulgaria. It's a very small country in Europe.
Sure.
And, yep.
That's awesome. That's what's so fun for us, is because we have the opportunity to work with people from all walks of life, all different countries.
Yeah.
And it's
otherwise we never would have met you.
Yeah, we never would have met you. It's very exciting. Yeah. So you talked about making the pips in the room and occasionally at night. Would you mind sharing with us the percent gains that you've experienced on a month, and then also along with that,
all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and then along with that, also what percent you risked to get that gain?
Yes, of course. So I'm very conservative with respect to risk right now, because I just want to get used to the system. I really want to master the system at the greatest detail possible, and that's why I'm trading 1% per trade, no more for now. And for the first month trading live, not the first month I joined, but the first month I trading. For the first month I was trading live. I think I made something like 20% for the month
Nice.
with 1% risk per trade. Yes. And the next month, the result was similar. I think something like 17%, something like that. And now I think I will increase my risk. Maybe not this month, but in a couple of months, just to get used to the system. And I just can't imagine how much can I make, because my dream was to make 20% a month, and I have never thought that it's possible with 1% per trade. You know.
Sure.
It is.
So it absolutely is, and I would just ask, excuse me. In addition to that, what, how many pips do you think you typically make, like in a month, to make that 20%, risking 1% per trade? Roughly, how many pips profit were you able to pull out of that?
Yeah.
Well, by the way, I think something like uh, 400 pips maybe. I'm not pretty sure, because I uh, what what is interesting for me is the percentage gain, not so the
Yes.
not the pips so much, but
Absolutely.
I think something like 400. And
Sure.
guys, that is possible only with the live trading room, by the way.
That's awesome. So you got that. Most of those pips came from being in the live trading webinar with us.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Awesome.
That's fantastic. So we definitely know that 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 the pips don't really matter as much, but when you're able to marry together the pips, with the percentage gain, it really tells a very, very telling story.
Yep.
Yes, that's right.
So what I want to ask here, and this is something that Ivan, you and I have actually chatted about a little bit prior to this interview, but what would you say? And I chuckle because I know how you feel about it. But what do you think your goals are, and what do you think you'll be able to achieve in your forex trading over, say, the next 2 to 5 years?
Well, that's a very good question, because now, guys, I have the methodology, I have the structure in my trading career, and I know what to do next. I know what I will be doing in 1 month and 2 months and in 1 year from now. And I think that uh, it it will be easily achievable to make something like 30 to 40% with 2 to 3% maximum risk per trade with your system only trading the live trade, only trading US session. And that is easily achievable, because with 1% risk I earn 20% for the month. So with if I traded 2%, it would have been 40%. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's really amazing. But the reason I want to slowly increase the risk is because I don't want to
You don't want to rock the boat. You
You
got
don't-
something good going.
Yeah, you want to mess
Yeah.
with your headspace.
That's exactly right.
yeah, that's exactly right. Yes.
Yeah. Ivan, this is Wade again. I just I was listening to what you were saying, and it kind of struck me for a minute that sometimes we have people, that come into the membership, and they're going through the course, and of course they're either new or even they've been around the block for a little bit. Sometimes we get the feedback as, whoa, it's a little bit overwhelming at first. Now, you've gone through that same experience, and everybody has different experiences. Shoot, you've only been with us for a very, very short period of time, and you were able to follow the directions as they were laid out, and you're having that kind of success, which means that just about anybody that follows the same course of action, I mean, you're full-time. You're doing the student thing.
Yep.
You're balancing your life like everybody else is, trying to get into this. So what would you say to somebody that says, well, it feels a little bit too overwhelming to me at first?
Well, I really want to say that first, I want to say trading is a skill, and like any skill, it can be acquired, and it just needs you need some time and effort to put, but once you get to the point where you put you put down your system and you understand all the concepts, I can guarantee that you can achieve almost everything. And the second thing is that I want to tell that all this is possible because of you guys. The support is amazing. I mean, the live webinar, the fast track webinar, which is incredible, and the chat room, and also the trading plan for the London and Asian sessions. That's just incredible, and I can't believe this is so cheap, by the way. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's by design. We're trying to make it so that people have no barrier, no reason to not get involved with us. We're trying to create a movement here.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, I was just thinking about this along the lines of, telling a new member, making suggestions like, how could somebody get your experience? Sometimes people tell us, hey, this is too good to be true. Is it really worth it? What would you say to somebody who would say that? Well, Ivan, that's great, but that sounds too good to be true. Or is it really going to be worth my time? What would you say in response to somebody who asked that question?
Yeah, and then we'll wrap it up because you got to go out on your fun date tonight.
No problem. So what is very important, I think, is to give you the time in order to make the system works for you. And what I mean by that is it's not a get rich quick scheme. This and you have to follow. You only have to follow the steps you have given, guys. You have to learn the market trading course. Also attend all the webinars, fast tracks, and live trading webinars. And the more experience you create, the better you become with the system. That's why I suggest any free minute of your time to spend in front of the charts, because the more you stare the charts, the more you will be profitable in the future. And with that support that you guys give us, it will be very easy within some reasonable period of time, something like 3 to 6 months or even 9 months. It doesn't matter, because the results are really great. It would be really easy for one to put that system down and to start making money with you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Love it.
Awesome.
Love it.
Yeah. Awesome. Well,
Ivan, thank you so much for taking time out to share your thoughts and your experience with us and with everyone else.
Yeah.
So much a pleasure for us to be able to, work with the willing, like we say, the people that know that it takes some effort and this is a career, and it's not some 5-minute or hour trading system that you can learn in a minute and then you're off to the races. This is the real deal, the profession, so you're building a foundation for your future. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
Thanks, Ivan. We really appreciate your time. So have fun tonight. Sounds like you got a date lined up with your girlfriend there, so that's exciting.
Yeah.
And you know what? Have a great time. We'll see you next Monday in the live trading webinar, buddy.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, buddies.
Have a great weekend.
See you, Ivan.
You too. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.